Hello, hello. This is Julia with Be Well Fitness. Be strong, be able, be well. And this is all about fitness for women 40 plus. Those everyday women who do have their responsibilities and they're not, super athletic, just like me, and never really did any sports. So this is for everyday women. And I'm making this post because I made a post earlier on my Facebook page that was talking about how to stay and maintain flexibility while you're working. And I was talking about floor sitting. Because when I work with my clients in our group coaching program, Activate You, I always try to be creative to give lots of ideas for that mind shift that we can bring more movement throughout the day. That does not require extra time setup, does not require extra investment, and does not require too much equipment to buy, which is obviously ideal in a world where we move less and less and relying more and more on other stuff. So this post or this live is to give you some ideas on how floor sitting can be not necessarily like you're sitting on the floor, but there are some props and ways that can help you to perhaps transition there and accommodating your state of the body. Obviously, not everybody can be on the floor. So I'm going to give you some ideas and see if you can experiment with yours and perhaps comment or post or DM me and share your ideas because we all are creative. It's just kind of like changing our mindset and changing our routine is possible. It just takes time, and sometimes it takes for somebody to inspire and give us those ideas. All right, so I brought my friends with me. These are my props that I often use when I transition on the floor to do my work. So I also have lots of Zoom sessions and my own coaching sessions. So I spend on the floor a lot. Whoever does Zooms with me, they know I'm on the floor. So I have this meditation cushion. So let me just, we have lots of sun here. So yeah. Okay, so I have this meditation cushion. And you don't have to have it, just play with something that you already have at home that's gonna help you transition to the same work. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of move that way, so away from the sun. So this meditation cushion, if I sit on it like this, it's not gonna be enough for me to sit there a little bit longer. All right, so that's why I also use a blanket, and this is just a simple yoga blanket. Obviously, something firmer would be better than something softer. All right, and if I sit on it, I'm just kind of doubling it exactly like that, the meditation cushion and the blanket. And I'm just propping up my hips, bringing my sit bones to the edge of the blanket, and voila, that's enough for me to keep myself upright. Okay, so here I am, and I can sit in all these different positions, right? Okay, and for my table, I can use a box, something like this, easy, and I can put my laptop here. Be creative. I also like use filing cabinets and all the other stuff. All right, so other things that you can play with. So this is my yoga bolster. And for me, it's okay because it is a higher one, but for me, it's okay. I can work on my hip extension and my upper back extension while I might be like sitting and reading. So I can scroll, I can click, and it does not require for me to type here too much for too long. That's another way to position yourself. All right, if you can. And from here, if the bolster or that is too high, again, simple way, find a blanket or some kind of pillow, and I'm placing it right onto my lower rib cage. So my hips here in front will be lengthening. And you know what? You don't have to stretch your hip flexors. If you do that throughout the day, and nowadays we work at home, go figure, no hip flexor stretching. So here we go. This is super comfortable. So, and that's where I would suggest for all of you to start so that you don't overstrain your lower back. So from here, I have a couple more. Most people nowadays have a foam roller in their collection. And this is one way you can use your foam roller. You can practice your deep squat. So okay, deep squat here, voila. And again, when we do floor sitting, that's the beauty of it. It's not going to be super comfortable. So that's why your brain is going to receive information, move, shift, shift, move. And you will be constantly shifting. You're going to be constantly moving. And that's exactly the purpose of it while you're working. And you can put that laptop anywhere. And standing is not the solution because usually we kind of stand like that, right? Because it's all maintaining one position for too long. These 2 blocks can be your little table for your laptop as well. It all depends. Or if this is too low for your squat, you can have 2 blocks. Put another blanket. And here we go. You're changing the position of your hips, of your knees. Again, you can play here, here, whatever you want. You can stretch the legs. You can stretch them this way. You can do your dance, right? So be creative and use the ways to help your body to perform its functional movement throughout the day. Be creative with your props and know that's going to help you feel more energetic by the end of the day. You're going to have a better focus, which you're going to be accomplishing a lot more. You're going to feel like you're taking care of yourself and your body, and that's the truth. And you don't necessarily have to schedule that extra time for yoga class just because it hurts or I'm stiff. You can just enjoy the yoga class for the sake of moving or for the sake of socializing with the people in the class, but don't just scream, I have to go. So do your yogaing at home in front of your laptop, and it's going to be a win-win for everyone. So if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. So put it in the comments, find my website, juleslam.com, and definitely check out my group coaching program for women just like you, everyday women, 40 plus, and that program is called Activate You. Enjoy it.